Yo, 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 people, your boy Shellstastic back again for Shellstastic Sports. I know you love the channel, and we're back with another World Cup video again. And this was Cameroon versus Serbia. What a game this was. If you remember a few videos ago, I was saying about a lot of those nil-nils in the first round of games, and they were quite boring, lack of quality. And I said, you get it, that a lot of teams don't want to lose, and they want to get their foot in this tournament. And if you lot remember what I said in those videos was, come round 2 and round 3 games, this tournament will open up a bit more because teams know what they need to do, and the football's going to be, the handbrake's going to come off, and they're going to start playing. And all of a sudden, we start to see some entertaining games come to the end of round 2 games. And I did predict this would happen, because tournament football can be like that. Nobody wants to. It's not like playing in the league, for example, Premier League, whatever league, where you can start bad, but you got such a long way in the season to catch up again, and other teams will drop points. This is different. This is a tournament. You have 2 bad games, you're out, and you're going home. It's done. So you want to try and stay in it as long as possible. So, you know what I mean? So you want to preserve your time while you're in there. So you want to, first game, you might be a bit more problematic than, say, be attacking, depending on the position you're playing, obviously. And yeah. And then after, once you build yourself in, come to the second game, you know if you've drawn, if you won, you know what you need to do. So you need to pick it up. And that's what we've seen in this game. It was a prime example of, you know, Cameroon. Obviously, did they lose the first? Who did they play? Because it was Portugal versus, who was the first round of games? Because Cameroon versus Serbia. Because Serbia versus Portugal. Oh yeah, Cameroon was against Uruguay, wasn't it? That was the first round of games, I'm sure. And that game finished in a draw, I believe, didn't it? I'm sure it did. So, but anyway, basically, my point was that Cameroon came out, started the game well, because they knew what they need to do in this group, and got off to a good start, went 1-0 up, and I thought, okay, ooh, Serbia, obviously, I know they need to win this game. Yeah, they slowly worked their way back in, and then they got to 1-1, and then from there they just took over. Miliki the Savage was controlling that midfield, good player he is. Mitrovic was always a nuisance. As those that watch the Premier League know what he does with Fulham. But he's underrated. He's actually very good technically on the floor. It's not everything aerial, balls in the box, aerial headers. He's actually very good technically, and he does hold the ball up pretty well as well. And they just got in there, and then they just went into another gears, and they went 2-1 up, and then the second half they went 3-1 up, and I thought, well, that was it. Serbia completely in control of this tie, and then bang, Cameroon straight back in. I can't remember the striker's name. Is it Bubakar? Or if that's his name? Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. No offense. I just can't remember it. Because I was watching him in the African Cup of Nations. I think, was he top goal scorer? I think he was the top goal scorer in the African Cup of Nations. Even though Cameroon got to the semi-finals, if I remember. I'm sure he's top goal scorer. If I remember. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure he's top goal scorer. And he looked like a decent striker. Nothing flashy. When he's just in and around that 6-yard box, that 18-yard box, sorry, he just knows where the goal is. And, I mean, is it his second goal or is it the equaliser? That was some finish. I can't remember if it was the second to go 3-2 or was the equaliser. The composure he did to score that goal was unreal. I think you got to give us the goal of the tournament from an individual point of view. What piece of skill. And then he single-handedly got them to back to 3-0, and what a game. It was just back and forth, and Serbia could have got it at the end, and then Cameroon came again. What a game. 3-3, you cannot complain. You will never get a ball in 3-3. It was so end-to-end. What a game that was, man. So, yeah, great result. At least both teams lurking still. So they will go through. Obviously, they're still pretty much mathematically can still get through. Be interesting. What happens in the other game in the group, but I will get onto the video of that game as well. But, yeah, good game. And 3-3, you cannot ask for more than that, man. I tell you. So, yeah. What did you guys think of that game? Did you find it as exciting as me? Goals galore. Good goals as well. And yeah, man, what did you guys think? Yeah, like, share, subscribe. All that beautiful stuff, people. I'll be back with another video very soon. Peace.